Good morning, students. So today we'll see lecture 14. So this problem you're going to do on your own. Okay, this is a flipped classroom technique. It means I've already shared the same similar problem in lecture 13. So now using that problem, using that knowledge, you're going to solve this problem on your own. And I want you to solve on your own. Don't ever copy, take your own time. It is okay if you submit even at 6 o'clock, but you have to do it on your own. Okay, I need only your efforts. It is not a problem whether it is right or wrong. So be very, very careful. Work it on your own. If you have doubts, you can call me. Okay, if I'm not able to attend, I'll call you back. Give me a message through WhatsApp. Okay, so this problem you have to do on your own. Okay, I know how far you understand. Okay, this problem is similar to lecture 13 where you had sinking of some mode. So same concept, the only difference is the end supports are hinged. See the problem A, B, C, D. A and D have simply supported ends or hinged ends. Okay, simply supported or hinged end supports or hinged or simply supported ends. Okay, so see the problem, a continuous beam ABCD 20 meter long, the total is 20 meter, is simply supported at its ends. So make a note of that point. Simply supported at the ends and is propped at the same level at B and C. So prop means again a simple support. Okay, prop means a hinge support or a roller support. Okay. It is loaded as shown in figure. Say AB carries an eccentric point load of 8 kilonewton at 2 meters from A, 3 meters from B. BC carries again an eccentric point load at 4 meters from B and 3 meters from C, whereas CD carries a UDL of 1 kilonewton per meter. The span is 8 meter. The support B sinks by 10 mm. So to analyze the beam by moment distribution method and sketch the bending moment diagram. So bending moment diagram, one class I'll explain about everything and we can draw the bending moment diagram later. So now we are concerned only with finding the final moments. And E equal to 2.5 into 10 power 5 Newton per mm square and I equal to 85 into 10 power 5 mm power 4. So I already told you, if EI value equal to something into 10 power 12, you can easily have it as that value into 10 power 3 kilonewton per meter square. So here you see E value is in 10 power 5, I value is 85 in 10 power 5. So first we'll convert into 10 power 6 because E if you have in 10 power 6, I also you have in 10 power 6. If you multiply both E and into I, you'll have 10 power 12. So E equal to 2.5 in 10 power 5. So 0.21 to 10 power 6 Newton per mm square. And I equal to 85 into 10 power 5. So it is 8.5 into 10 power 6 mm power 4. Hope you understand. I'm trying to do it in 10 power 6 so that if you multiply, you'll have in 10 power 12. So again, if you multiply 0.21 in 10 power 6 into 8.5 in 10 power 6, you'll get 1.68 into 10 power 12 Newton mm square. So again, EI equal to 1.68 into 10 power 3 kilonewton meter square. It is in 10 power 12 Newton mm square. So directly it is 10 power 3 kilonewton meter square. And directly equal to 10 mm, so convert into meters as we did in the previous problem. So do all the steps. Step number 1, 6, 10 moments. Step number 2, distribution factor. Do everything. Okay. Do everything. Try on your own. Call me if you have any doubts. Okay. Or WhatsApp me, I'll call you from place I get tower. And this table I have given to facilitate. So I have given this table mainly. So you have the answers for distribution factor. You also have the answers for fixed end moments. So now this case number 4 where A and D are the end supports and which are hinged. So see here, I have all the values. Now first very step is to make at the hinged ends the moment equal to 0. So at A it should be 0 and D it also should be 0. Say what is the member AB. Minus 10.04 should be 0 and plus 5.33 should be 0. That is the very first step. That is the difference between this problem, this case and the previous cases. So minus 10.04, how to make it 0? So see here, release A and D. So if you put plus 10.04, it will be equal to 0. Similarly here, plus 5.33, how to make it 0? Minus 5.33. So that is the release. So release or balancing should always be followed by carryover. What is carryover? Carry over to the next support. So from A to B, carry over from A to B. Say what is the member AB, B what is the member BA. Say AB to BA. Similarly, D to C means carry over from D to C means DC to CD. Say AB to BA and what is the carryover? Half. So 10.04 by 2 is 5.02. Similarly, minus 5.33 is by 2 is minus 2.67. So again you have a total. If after totaling you see AB, it has become 0. So hinged end has become 0. We have made it 0. And D also, DC has become 0. Okay, other just total. So these are the final values. Now as usual procedure can be followed. So at B, BA, BC, add, you get a value, add a minus sign, then carry over. But here you have to be careful, very careful. No carry over from BA to AB. Why? Now only we have made AB as 0. If you carry over, you will have some value. So no carry over. See here, I crossed it. No carry over. You should not carry over from BA to BC. Remember? And similarly, you should not carry over from C to DC. Why? Again the same reason. DC, with all these efforts we have made it as 0. Then why to carry over? No carry over. Only carry over is from BC to CB and CB to BC. See this one. Only this is the carry over. So again if you total, AB will remain as 0 and DC also will remain as 0. Only these values are going to change. You have to keep on doing this iteration, and no carry over for BA to AB, CD to DC. Okay, you have to keep on repeating till when you get for the same values, different sign for BA and BC. For example, if BA equal to minus 5, BC should be equal to plus 5 point something. So BA equal to minus 5.33, BC should be equal to plus 5.33. So if you add, it will be 0. Only till that you have to keep on performing the iteration. Similarly for CB and CD, if CB is equal to 7.5, BC equal to should be equal to minus 7.5. Okay, so do that, complete the problem. Again I am repeating, this is for you to work out. No copying, never do it. Try it on your own. Even if it is wrong, no problem, you call me. You have time till 6 o'clock, or you can request even more than that, but do it on your own. Okay, all the best. And this problem will be under innovative teaching methods. Topic is innovative teaching methods in Google Classroom. Okay, so this is a flipped classroom technique. What is flipped classroom? The teacher will already give the material. The student has to work on his own. Okay, so it will be under lecture 14 will be under flipped classroom. Lecture 14 will be under the topic innovative teaching methods in Google Classroom, separate topic. And that flipped classroom, I'll have both the video lecture and the lecture material. So refer to it and submit your scanned notes. Okay, thank you. All the best.